When God gives us life, He expects us to manage life. If you don't manage life, life will manage you. If you don't manage life, life will manage you. Go on the streets of Johannesburg. Go on the streets of Kempton Park. You will find men and women that life is managing. It's a terrible thing. Life is managing those people. They are not managing life. God created you to manage the life He gives to you. I remember Jesus speaking, said, I have come that they might have life. That not that I have come that they should be living. No, everybody that has breath is living. But there's a difference between living and being able to have life. To be able to have life. So I want to say that life is in chapters. Please hear what I'm about to say this today. Life is in chapters. And as the chapters begin to unfold, the good thing about it is that God expects you to manage this life as it unfolds. Anytime life begins to manage you, you have gone out of focus. Every time life begins to manage you, you are no longer in sync with the will of God. You have gone out of the will of God. Your responsibility is to manage life. The psalmist said, Lord, teach me how to number my days. Teach me how to manage my life. I had some visitors come to see me, and when they came, we were busy talking, and I said to them, I have never been broke. Oh, wow. They looked at me with shock. I said, I have never been broke. I said, why? The reason I've never been broke is because I'm able to manage my finances. Just the same way as a father, as a mother, you are supposed to manage your house. You are supposed to manage your family. You are supposed to be able to run your house, run your business. I see my daughter is doing so well, very well in printing, and Johanna. You understand? And if you ask her, she will tell you, I'm in charge of this business. I run this business. Because if you don't run the business, somebody will run it for you. Someone else will manage it for you, and the person might not have the capacity or the ability to manage that business for you. Your life is the business God gave to you. Your life is a business God gave to you, and God expects you to manage life. You must manage life. Do not allow life to manage you. If life manages you, my goodness, you will regret it. Now, there are chapters of life. The first chapter is the chapter of starting point. The first chapter of what? Starting point. The first chapter of starting point. Everyone starts life. Everyone starts life. Now, you begin to find that as we begin to start life, life begins to throw us curveballs. Life begins to throw issues. Life begins to throw challenges. That is what life is meant to do. It is meant to challenge us. Now your responsibility is to make sure that as life begins to throw those challenges to you, you need to be able to manage it. You begin to manage it. The happier people are the people that manage it very well. The successful people, we're not talking about money. We're not talking about having millions in your account. There are people with millions and their lives are miserable. It's your ability to manage the point where you start. And God will start everyone. You've not seen anybody born in 1962 live a longer life than anybody born in 1962. What I mean is that if they are still alive, it's the same date, it's the same time, it's the same week. You understand? If we are born on the 25th of November, like I was born, and another person is born on the 25th of November, and if you're born in 1970 and I'm born in 1970, 20 years later, It's still the same day, the same month, the same week, the same time that God counts from that 25th of November. But you'll find out that between then and that 20 years later, some have not been able to manage their lives properly. I came to let you know that you have the responsibility to manage your life. You have the legal right from heaven to manage your life to the right way, in the decisions you make, in the conferences you have with people, in the kind of friends you have, in the kind of relationships you have. God gives you the power to manage your life. To manage your, he said, I set before you life and death. Choose life. So many have managed their lives wrongly. As I speak to you, a whole lot more will keep managing their lives wrongly, and they want prayer, they want deliverance, they want this, they want that. But the truth about it is, you must be able to manage your point. Life is in stages. There is the starting point. Now, after the starting point, there is the place of building. You need to begin to build your life. You find that some go to school, some don't go to school, some go for training, some don't go for training. In this process, something is being built. Something is so being built. What are you building? What brick are you putting upon your wall? That brick you put upon your wall is how you manage your life. When you see people say, I want to commit suicide, when you see people say, I want to kill myself, the question is, how have you managed your life till this place? So there's a starting point, there's a place of building, and then the third place, there's a place of pain. There's a place of what? There's a place of pain. No living human. I had one great man of God yesterday was saying, so I was talking to my PA, and my PA almost cried. He said, I was telling my PA what I'm going through. And my PA said, Daddy, why didn't you tell me all this? He said, but I'm telling you now, what have you done about it? Or what can you do about it? He said, this pain is for me to carry. Jesus told his disciples, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to drink the cup that was left for me. His managers started screaming, you will not die, you will not die. And he said this, he said, for this reason I was born. So as I'm speaking to you, you might be going through the season of pain. It is part of the chapter. Pain is part of the chapter. You've done chapter starting, you've done the building part, and you come to the place of pain. Every man, Jesus said so, he cried, take this cup away from. The Son of God went to the chapter of pain. The good thing about it is that when you manage your life very much, when you manage your life by the Spirit of Jesus Christ, when you manage your life, the time of pain, what bricks you put upon your life will help you manage pain. There is no living human being that will not go through suffering, that will not go through pain, that will not go through tough times, that will not go through difficult times. But the bricks you put upon your life helps you to manage your season of pain. You will go through the season of pain. After the season of pain comes the chapter of settlement. Hallelujah. Comes the season of settlement. You know that people want to be settled without the season of pain. People want to be settled without the season of pain. Everybody goes through this season. You see somebody with good dressing, nice perfume, find out what they are going through. You see people preach the gospel of Jesus Christ on the altar, find out what they are going through. I read about a man, great man of God, great guy. Okay, I read a story yesterday about TB Joshua. Do you know his child got married in December? The daughter, the lawyer, he did not attend.
Wow.
He said the Lord asked him to come up to the mountain and pray. And he was in the mountain praying, and they had fixed the date, invited the whole family for the wedding. And the Lord said, I need you on the mountain to go and pray for me to tell the people what will happen. He said, I blessed them and I left for the mountain. I was on the mountain while the wedding was going through. Hey, my goodness. This is the pain for a chapter that's about to be opened. So many times we run when the chapter of pain is opened for us. I want to assure you, I want to encourage you, hang in there. We all go through difficulties, we all go through the pain. The chapter of pain will always come. This is where people can't handle pressure, they divorce. People can't handle pressure, they walk away from relationships, they walk away from their church because pain came to their church, or they were cautioned or something happened, they couldn't handle that pain, they left. Once you leave the section of pain, it will follow you until you settle it. Pain must be settled. I said it again. Pain must be settled. The season of pain must be settled. Jesus got to the point. When he has settled the season of pain, what did he say? It is finished. I have settled the season of pain. After the season of pain comes the place of settlement. I pray that God will settle you. I pray that God will open up heavens for you. Oh, there's a place of settlement. And he settles you. After settling you, finally, there's a place of rest. There's a place of what? That's a place of rest. A place of rest takes years. Takes years to get to a place of rest. So many people want to rest in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s. C'est pas possible. You don't rest. It's pas possible. You don't rest as a young man. You push. But when you will see, when you enter into the place of rest, the rest comes naturally. You begin to calm down. You begin to sit down with your wife and begin to eat chicky-licky, eat some sweet words. Then you know that you are in the place of settlement. It settles. God begins to settle you. God begins to give you peace. God begins to give you rest round about. A lot of pastors, young pastors, want to just rest. You've done nothing, You've not done nothing. I was watching Adeboye preach the last time at 70 something, preaching. I saw you pushing. I'm like, wow, see, BOM is here with thousands pushing. I said, when will these people rest? No, it's not the time for it. When it is time for rest, life will just wind you down naturally, and you begin to enjoy the blessings. So I want to reassure you that life is in chapters. Life is in what? Calm down. Just push. Keep putting blocks. The blocks of faith. The blocks of joy. Just keep putting blocks. And you will see the time fly. As the time fly, your victory is guaranteed.
If you were blessed by this message from Bishop Idah Peterside, please visit our YouTube page at Bishop Idah Peterside and remember to subscribe and click the notification button